Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Amber. So glad you've joined me today. I thought it would be fun to do a quick, just a 10 question Q&A just to kind of get to know me better. And also, if you haven't already subscribed, please press that subscribe button. I would be honored if you'd come along on this 103-pound weight loss journey with me. I post all sorts of videos, recipes, home decorating, a little bit of this, thrift hauls, and all sorts of things. So I'd be delighted if you join me on this journey. And also for upcoming Q&A videos, leave your question in the comments below and I will include them in a future Q&A video. But for today, I have my 10 questions on my little notebook here and we'll get started. So, number 1, how many kids do you and your husband have? Well, I'm so glad you asked. We have 3 grown children. Our oldest, our son is 31, and then we have our daughter who's 22, and our younger son is 20. Yep, 3 kids. And how many siblings do I have? Well, I have 2 sisters and 1 brother, and all 4 of us live in different states, so we're all spread out. But they are my very best friends, so love them dearly. And what is your favorite vacation you have ever taken? Well, my husband and I talk about this a lot. We love to travel, I have to say that my favorite vacation that we've ever taken is the one we took last October to New Hampshire. And we did drive over to Vermont for 1 day, but most of that trip was in New Hampshire. And actually I posted some videos on my channel if you want to take a look at some of the footage. It was just the scenery, the mountains was just beautiful. We rode the Cog Railway up Mount Washington, and we just had, it was a thrilling vacation. It was a lot of adventure, a lot of physical hiking. I did way more than I thought I was even capable of. But we just so enjoyed, we just loved being out in nature. It was, you know, we live in Florida and the temperatures there were kind of cool and it was just refreshing. It was wonderful. We definitely like to go back. So that was definitely my favorite. Who is my favorite painter of all time? I would have to say Renoir. I love Renoir paintings. So yep, that's my favorite. Not that I have any. I do have a few prints, but obviously no originals. What is the best way to start the day in your opinion? Well, if you've been watching my channel, you probably know what I'm going to say, but the best way to start the day is with coffee cup in hand and go ahead and start my morning devotions and read the Bible and pray. That always kickstarts my day on a very positive note. I am encouraged in my heart and I have strength for the journey. So definitely the best way. And number 6. What is something that you have had to unlearn? Well, I had to think about this one for a minute. I would have to say something that I am continuing to unlearn is to not be critical of myself. So to give myself more grace. I think that's a lifelong lesson. Yeah. All right. And number 7. What is the title of the current chapter in your life? Another one I had to think about. I think it must be, the title must be something like Getting Lighter, shedding poundage. I don't know, something like that. Something to do with this 103-pound weight loss journey. But yeah, it's an exciting time for me. Very exciting. So number 8, among your family, what are you most famous for? That's another interesting question. At least in my opinion it is. I hope you guys are finding this remotely interesting. I would have to say that my family would probably agree especially among my siblings, that I am the family historian. I generally know everybody's birthday, even the nieces-in-law. I mean, I try to keep up with everybody's birthday. And then also historically, I love genealogy. So I'm probably the one who has studied our family genealogy the most. So I'm usually the one someone turns to when like one of the nephews is getting married. Hey, do you have some old pictures? Yeah, Aunt Amber, she's got them. So that's me, the family historian. Number 9, what are personal rules you never break? That's an interesting question, which is naturally why I selected it, right? I would have to say that I do try to live my life according to the Word of God and the Golden Rule, which says, you know, to treat others as you would like to be treated. So I definitely try to bear that in mind, and through God's grace, He helps me to actually live that out. And number 10, last one. What is a fictional place you'd like to visit or you'd like to be? And in parentheses, it was like out of a book or a movie. I had to think about that, but probably one of my favorite childhood movies of all time was Mary Poppins. Also a close tie though is Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Let me know in the comments below if you guys love those. So I don't know if I can choose one or the other. I loved Mary Poppins so much, Dick Van Dyke, and I just loved it so much. So I don't know, I think I might have to say both of those. Those were just fun films and just happy times, right? So yep, I would have to say that. So those are my 10 questions and answers. Hope you've learned something or at least been entertained for a few minutes. Like I said in the comment below if you have any other questions for future videos, and I will see you soon. God bless.